We are live now. This is the ICL Summer Cup number 2. This is Touch Grass versus 0-1. Game 1 in the best of 3, of course. Good luck, have fun's coming out. It's going to be a good one here. I'm the offset. See where they opt to go. This is on Farmhouse West, of course. The legendary map played for eons, metaphorically speaking. At this point, we'll follow Hadu from the start here. Going for the grenade there alongside for that spawn in from Insurgents. Here comes the drop, not going to hit, but Radish will get the first kill there onto Fanny as Jadrod goes to the long side flank. Radish, meanwhile, on the back side of B, trying to stay alive here, but Alvin and Radish getting some work done. Alvin will get that, or looks like they did get the nade kill. Tossed early now. Jadrod last alive, lurking on the outside of A now, over in yellow. Oh, and there it is. Hadu on the bottom side there, rotating from upper to lower yellow to try and take control of C. It's the first kill and the first round. Going pretty quickly to security here. Doing a good job. Touch Grass off the rip. Ripping it pretty good. So we'll see how this continues and if they keep that momentum going. But so far for starters, very, very good. Now this map is definitely Insurgent-sided. It may not seem like it initially from that first round as we saw security pretty much wiping the floor initially with Insurgents. But, of course, things change. Moments and the right positioning can make all the difference in the world. And this is one map where that is essential to success. Let's go ahead and follow. We'll follow Fanny on the start of this one. Waiting for the pre-fire across. There is one player about to run out. And Fanny misses all of his shots. That's unfortunate. Potential dropout edge. Cheesy, though, gets the kills on Alvin. Smoke and dart. Dropout, though, gets traded by Radish. Will run the cross. Is he going to go up top? Is he going to go into Bravo? That's the question. Gives a teammate long side. That's Masser. Making his way around. So further cap and B, and Nova will catch out. Radish just hanging out on the top there, not paying attention. Jetrod lurking, will come up at the top, but miss Hadu hiding in the grass. They're going for the play on B, but Nova gets the kill. And a huge play from ZR as they tie it up 1-1. Even Steven. Very good counterplay coming in from the Insurgents. They lost that initial battle there, and from there it was just a slow progress into ultimately the round win for Insurgents. As they just played smart, they played cool, and they won the round. Very good to see, but they've got to work together. Security needs to be able to position and orient themselves in a way that allows them to really benefit from it, right? We saw security kind of coagulate, kind of get cumbled up here. The problem is that cross here was so devastating for Insurgents. They were able to prevent security from rotating into Bravo in a way that made it just difficult to come back from. But now to begin the next round here, coming out from security. 3 nades coming out here. Here comes your artillery fire, picks it up, trying to stay alive, and there's the Kobe from Alvin. Takes him down as Radish takes down Fanny in the meantime. Radish capping up B, pushed all the way to the Insurgent side of Bravo here. So far hanging out. Lots of shots coming from the backside, but Cheesy will get traded just as quickly. Mass will get the trade back. But ultimately, security does take control of Bravo. So they'll have 2 remaining, Jadrod and Nova. Both players very close to each other. They have to watch out for that upper play here. Let's get the next one. See a little bit easier. Jadrod taking fire. Trying to suppress Hadu from the top there. Radish gets the cap up. Reset. Oh, Jadrod sets himself on fire. I guess that's one way of saying you're fired. Nova, though, last alive with a QBZ. Taking a shot. Oh, and there's his head with the shotgun snipe. Approach. Touch Grass. Another round on the board. 2-1. Well held, well fought. And now, the not live has been called. So with that, we are on pause. Okay, cool. It looks like the TG has their sub in. Master will be stepping back out. He's normally the admin on the sides. He came in to help the team out because they were looking for a player. But now back in the game, we have our last TG player arriving in, or at least the substitute player. From this side, what can... Oh, man, they're even punching Master. Man. Master of disaster. So what can Insurgents do right now? We saw them struggle a little bit on Bravo, right? Once they lost that initial kind of kill, they're trying to hunt for these players. They know where the spot is at now. What really it's going to come down to is how well security can play to expectations, break those expectations, and move in for the kill. So Insurgents, they've kind of got it figured out, but as the game progresses, you'll see the teams bounce back and forth between, oh, I got a new idea, or I got a new idea. How am I going to play this spot, or what are we going to do to counter it? And also, making sure your Molotovs do not go too close is going to be very, very essential. Molotovs, they do work great, but they work great on yourself as well, so you got to be very careful with those. Looks like we're getting that last player in there, Ostdog from TG, or at least the sub for TG. Once they are in and ready to rock, we will continue the match. But for now, they're just getting warmed up, goofing about, having a big old runabout, of course. Classic Sandstorm. The reason I say that is Insurgency, as a game, would be limited to most likely these areas you're seeing in here. The yellow building, the building across from it, the broken building, and spawn. It's a pretty condensed experience. Insurgency Sandstorm allows you to really think a little bit beyond the box, right? There's that kind of normal range you'd be at, but you've got this whole lane out here. You can move around. You can even run. I don't think you can run all the way out here, but you can run all the way out here. You probably could run all the way around through here if you really, really wanted to. You could run all the way out and around. Return to spawn here. You could do that. Question in terms of underdog or not. It really depends on how these teams initially play. Since both teams' mix of experience across both sides is not really a stronger or weaker team in this case. It's going to be a bit of a mix-up. We'll see how they play. It's pretty even Steven. There's not really a what would you call it? There's not like a ranking or like oh, I'm the best team in the world or not. I think you need more than like 2 or 3 teams to really have a top team at that point. Because right now these are the teams that we have. Oh, Radish, watch out. Oh, and he's blown to bits. Also, I'm going to go for the yellow rotate. Alvin going for that direct battle up top here. Very, very dangerous. Fanny will take out one of Smoking Darts and takes out Alvin as well as Nova takes on Hadu on the cross there. Ostdog last alive as ZR. Total domination of Bravo. It's an interesting predicament. ZR definitely got the great read in there on TG. But now Ostdog as their sub. Where are they going to go? He looks like he's going to play towards C. They're seriously running out there, and there's his head. Well, there was his head. Ultimately, it's a tie-up once again, 0-1, bringing it back. These teams pretty even in terms of power here. We're not seeing any one player or really one team just outright dominate above the other team. It's actually pretty well balanced. I say so myself. So we will see in the long term where this heads up and where it goes to. But it is anyone's game. The question is, who comes out on top? Who will survive? Following Radish here. Let's go ahead and watch him out of spawn. He's been playing upper B for the security forces so far. Gonna go for the pre-nade set here. Ostdog running in fast to B. Slide down. Cheesy Potatoes nading himself. Ouch. Gonna leave a mark. Radish gonna also double up. Oh, nice pickup though from Ogdog though. Takes down Fanny trying to play fast to B. Still one on that stairs, but Alvin will take down potential dropout. Clearing out Bravo for security. Radish can be on security. Literally. And Nova trying to go for the retake on Bravo. 3v1 here. He's going to jump across and just get picked by Smoke and Darts as Alvin takes down Jadrod. Touch grass. Great teamwork there. 3-2 takes back the lead. This is going to be a pretty long game, if I say so myself. Both teams looking pretty smooth, pretty even across the sides there. Insurgents, once they lost that initial kind of setup there, they tried to recover, but it was just a little too much to ask for. Just didn't think it was going to work. Although we do see we have a bit of a quick scope and approach here. The 2 times on the op. This is going to be a bold approach. I got to see how this is going to work. Nova, this could be interesting. They got the second most kills, tied with Cheesy. Let's see what he can do here with the nade set. There you go. Not badly cooked. Hadu will get the nade onto Fanny, trying to play into B, but Nova will get the nade onto Radish. That is a great. See Nova waiting for someone to cross. Problem is they're going to cross on the other side, though. Ah, you missed it, unfortunately. Upper spot, they're going to prevent him from spotting it. And Bravo, it looks like Nova's going for it. Oh, and he doesn't hit it, but Jadrod gets 2 on his own. Well done here. Cheesy, getting work done. Potential dropout, taking some shots there. Jadrod, the anchor on this side here, gets 3 on the Smoke and Darts as well. And Cheesy takes down Hadu. Tied again, 3-3. This game is even Steven. This is going to be very, very interesting. As Insurgents have figured out the strategy that Security had. And even with Security getting into a good position, it was Jadrod on that anchor on C, really preventing a lot of that success for its Security. So now, The ball is in security's court. Can they figure out the strategy that works, that pushes it forward? Or is it going to be Insurgents taking that lead, taking the lead, and bringing it back on their side? Grenade towards Ostdog. Will he get hit by it? Ooh, it's going to be close. We'll take a little bit of damage there. Nova will get the nade onto Hadu. Once again, Alvin dodging the pre-nades here. Cheesy getting the pick onto Radish, trying to go fast to B. Not meant to be this round. It looks like Alvin wants for the retake, but there it is from the top side. Cheesy catching down Alvin. Long cross. Look at this nade onto Fanny. Ostdog catches out Nova on the cross, trying to sneak around there with that big old gun. A little tough to do. Oh, and that's a second for Dog as well, taking a potential dropout. But the third, Cheesy Potatoes rotating out. Easy kill for him. Onto Bravo now. Last up with Smoke and Darts up in yellow. Not sure where he's going. Oh, he's going for the cross on C. Very smart approach. Using the Elevation Nation there to try and get across. Not going to find it. Has to watch out for that B player. Oh, he's not ready for it. Slides right in Cheesy Potatoes, who grills him up fresh. And that's ZR01. Taking their first, well, I wouldn't say first time, but taking the lead definitively with Cheesy getting that beautiful 4K. Just a workhorse on Bravo all the way around. Huge play on B there. Again, it's the anchor spots on Bravo that are really essential for the play here. Right? They had the play down below here on the cross. He catches up the players running up the top here, runs into B, stops the push from this side here. Rotates out. He hears two of his teammates dies. Run out. Kill the player on the street. And then just anchors on B and holds off. Brilliant play. If I say so myself. Cheesy Potatoes. Looking for the nade. Ooh, it's there's two players on the side here. A little dangerous. Play a little more backsides, looks like. Pinch drop by getting that nade onto Alvin. Start this off. Cheesy trying to cover two lanes at once. Kind of tough. But will he get the call right? Looks like he will. He'll get one. Almost two. The play rotating up and around here. Where will they go? Ostdog trying to get the shot here, and he'll get it on a potential dropout, but Cheesy Potatoes in position, gets the trade just as quickly. Fanny holding out on Bravo. Nova up and upper yellow, crossing over. Looks like they're going to go for the alpha play here as Hadu stuck on Bravo. Jadrod anchoring on C. There we go. Interesting use of a door. Cheesy with the kill on a Radish. Radish will trade as well down to just Hadu last alive on B. 1v1 here, but one, two players nearby, of course. Going to make it a little challenging here. The pressure is coming in. The question is, can he clear it out? He gets the kill onto Jadrod. There's still Noah to watch out for. Noah going to go for the lucky pick. Oh, and he gets the quick scope. He does it. Oh my goodness, 5-3. You see it here, folks. The silly gun. It's got the stopping power. Okay, you can't stop a maniac. And Nova, buddy, you're a maniac. Crazy. The hip fire kill. You'll love to see it. Well done. Well done. Well done. Oh, man. That is 0-1 taking a pretty strong and decisive lead now. For the first time in this best of three. Looking great so far. Let's see what Touchgrass can bring it back. Stop the bleeding. Keep the momentum rolling. The Ratchet going to go for the slide. Jumps in time. Makes it into B. Goes for the pre-fire. Doesn't hit a whole lot of anything, but it was a good pre-fire. It was pretty good. Drop out trying to stay alive here. He sees the... I think he heard the grenade coming in. Fanny. Oh, nice grenade. Nearly taking out a potential dropout. Almost dies there, but looks like Cheesy will save his teammate as Fanny and Jadrod get the kills. Ostdog, though, able to clear it up. Takes a potential dropout, but has to watch out for his sides here. He is in a dangerous pickle here. A bit of a predicament, if you ask me. If he takes out any further, he's going to be able to be shot, but so far he's playing it safe, playing on these sides here. Oh, but Ostdog does hear Cheesy rotating and gets that kill. Now down to just 3 remaining players for 0-1. We see Jadrod going to rotate off to C and go for the play on B here. Has to watch his left side, doesn't see it. Oh, Nova gets the pick onto Ostdog. With that L96 A1, excuse me, on the cross here. The one-hit wonder. Can he bolt over to Bravo? Or is Radish going to get the kill? Looks like they've evened it up now. 4v1 clutch attempt. Nova gets the first kill. 3 remaining. 4v1. He rotates down, takes a shot, but still stays alive. Goes for the pick. No luck on the second one. 1 HP and a dream. Bravo already capped. Looks like they're going to go ahead and decap Alpha. Goes for the pre-fire here. What can Nova do? Has to clear this out. Oh, he doesn't see the player and gets wallbanged by Smoke and Darts. And Touchgrass stopped the bleeding a little bit now. Only 1 round difference. 4-5 at the end. Well done by Touch Grass there. Really good teamwork, good cohesion, good job keeping it cool, keeping it calm. Once they had that momentum swing to their side by having a little bit more players, it just forced Nova into a tough spot to try and come back from. That's nearly impossible. Not entirely impossible, but very, very difficult to come back from. Well done, well read there by Touch Grass. That does add up over time. Now let's see what Smoking Darts is doing. I haven't seen a whole lot of Smoking Darts so far. I know he's been more of that yellow side, C-side, as if you would. Ooh, nice nade for the cross. They're going to run back a little bit. Oh, he hits it on the cheesy potatoes. Puts him up fresh. Hadu will get the pick onto Fanny as well. Oh, dropout though. It does catch out Hadu. Another Nova will get the pick onto Radish as well. On the shot across there. Og will get the trade onto Nova. Smoker Dart's going to play safe on B here. Going by those palm trees. Og going for the pre-fire not on B. Not going to hit it, but Ogdog isn't a good spot to try and find this player here. That's a teammate. Yep. There it is. He catches out. Potential dropout. Trying to go for the pick. Not going to get it. Jadrod, your last player alive, going to go for the A retake to save his team and bring back his friendlies here. Of course, B's going to cap up pretty fast. They should double up Bravo, or at least have one on there. There's the cap. Mr. Goblin's going to go for the retake on Alpha to end the half here. What can Alvin do?
No, I can't.
Yeah, you can. Give up. Okay, well, now you can't. You died. Oh, it would be helpful to have your gun up next time. There's the cap, and there's the kill from Jadrod after cap. Well done. Now, as that happened, of course, he does. Oh, and he eats a face full of rounds there. Eesh. That's going to leave a mark. Good night for Jadrod. He is laid to rest there on Alpha. Tried to open the door and face the entire enemy forces in 1 second.
Get away from me!
That is the danger with Alpha and Fanny, unfortunately eating another grenade as Hadu also nading dropout as they tried and go for the B retake. Was not meant to be as Cheesy caps it up so far. Security really safe on trying to get into Bravo here. They're not taking any risks if they don't have to. Nova on C going for the retake here. Cooking a grenade. He's going to have to force him back. Oh, he sees the player on the outside. Oh, he tried to go for the quick scope. Not going to hit it. Ratch going to get the kill instead. Alvin recaps Alpha 5v1 now. Cheesy last alive on Bravo. He's stale. Out of time. He has to clear this up. It's do or die time. The enemy forces are coming in fast. He's got to get this killed now. He's running out of time. He's about to get pushed. Sees one, goes for the pre-fire. No luck. Swarmed on all sides, and with the cap on C, he is locked out of the match. Ends the half 5-5. Even Steven for Touchgrass and 0-1. What a way to finish that off. That is a great half and a great initial set here. As a side swap, we will 2 from our top side there, of course. Wow, what a way to end that. Down to the wire here. Cheesy Potatoes forced on B to try and make a play. Didn't get that kill that he needed to on the player across in Bravo. And at that point, it just became a lockout to where it was A and C both capping. And unfortunately, even though he had Bravo, he was still fighting on B. They had the majority control there at the end of time. Now, if he took a little longer, if he got that kill on B and they forced another person not to go to C or A and have to really battle that out, that could have been a draw. Or we could have been playing best of 10. But unfortunately, were not meant to be. But now swapping sides, 0-1, Touchgrass, different positions. Let's see if they play any differently. Radish getting in for a good smoke grenade. Interesting call, a little late for the smoke. Smoke does get the first kill there of the second half onto Fanny. Looks like Radish going to go for the security side smoke. Interesting call. Another kill as Radish touches out dropout, trying to go for the play on B. Very, very late. You see Yellow being pushed, though. Double push on Yellow. Very interesting call for security. Have a bit of an advantage on access to it. Question's what can they do with that? Does look like Noble will get the pick on Hogdog as well. Woo! Radish gets the shot from the hip. Crazy. Oh, and Radish, what a monster. Destroys Charlie and takes the lead for Touchgrass. It may only be a round, but it's the round that goes around. This is insane. Truly great play. They're coming out from Radish, just bringing them up and knocking them right back on down. That's what we love to see. Oh, it will be done. All right, let's see what Nova's rocking. Look, there's no way. There is no flipping way he has an L85. I mean, he could be. I think he's got the pack still. Anyways, ignore the bottom of the guns there. They're not the most accurate things. But Smoking Darts still rocking the bows and the gaunts. The Moist Nugget, everyone's favorite. One of the best rifles in the game. According to me, at least. I'll do it. Try to get the shot across. Doesn't eventually get the cheesy potatoes. And Smoking Darts waits for looking pick. Not going to find it yet. But Alvin's going to run in deep and get the kill on Nova. Unfortunately for them, security wiped pretty fast off the map here. Down to just one remaining player. And that is, of course, our buddy. Who is our buddy? Who's alive? Jadrod. Hanging out on that upper yellow spot. This is more of a passive anchor player. Still important. Oh, it goes for one. Goes for two. No luck on that one. Oh. Ogdog catching him out on the yellow side there. Trying to go for the play. That is Touch Grass taking the lead for the first time this game. We had 0-1 there, taking it pretty early on. Well, it was a back and forth for a while. But we had a 2-round lead there in the first half. Or 0-1. Now Touch Grass back in the spot. Back in the action. The question is, can they keep that momentum flowing and keep it going? Of course, this is a best of 3, folks. So this is not the end of the game. If they win this one, they still have one more game to play. And if TG wins this one, they just have one more game to win, and then they win the event. Of course, if 0-1 wins this, same for them. Otherwise, we're playing one more game, 2 more games at least. So it is the best of 3 in the first place. Here comes the nade on the cross. Ooh, Fanny again, his first kill there in the Hadu is Ogdog and Alvin. Big kills, and Alvin another one onto Fanny. This is Alvin's game, and Cheesy is about to play in it here. Battling the 1v1 outside of B, but unfortunately for him, Nova on the cross will get that kill onto Alvin. Didn't have his sides covered that well, unfortunately for him. Trying to find the pick across. Oh, and he hits it onto Cheesy Potatoes. Well done. Well done. Now to Nova Fire last alive here. Oh, and Ogdog catches him on the cross there. And all of a sudden, that lead grows ever more. 8-5. This is an interesting one. Very, very interesting development here. We have seen Insurgents ultimately playing a little bit. I would say they're a little more aggressive and passive in certain ways, but they're really throwing security for a loop. That's, for the first time in this game, we've seen a pretty big lead form here. This could be Touch Grass taking that momentum and swinging it to their side for the win. 3 away for the round win here and for the first game win. But many more for the ZR side. The question is, what can Radish do? Comes a nade on the cross. Ooh, nicely cooked. Kills, drop out. But Cheesy with a deep-ass flank gets the kill on a Radish. Uh-oh. There's still trouble for Insurgents. Cheesy not watching his side, though. It's always a gamble, but unfortunately didn't come up on that one. Looks like Insurgents are taking the kills here individually so far. No major one just yet. That truck is close to blowing up. I can hear it getting ready to go. So just capping up the intercept for Hadu, taking some shots. Staying alive for the moment. But there's much more work to be done. You Smoking Darts going for the long nade on this B side. Now there's nobody on B that's opposing, so perhaps a pre-nade to clear this up. But Hadu will catch out Jadrod. Trying to go off of yellow. Now one remaining player. And that will be Nova Fire. Oh, and Smoking Darts from close range. He'll get that kill. It's 5-9. A good work day for many. Unfortunately, it's going to be a tough one to come back from for 0-1. Touch Grass in the final realms here to actually get this kill and secure the first game. The question is, what can security do? There's a couple different options they could play. They're going for more of a passive A-B-ish approach. The problem is they're losing on certain sides and flanks that make it pretty tough to come back from. Oh, nice. Radish with the invisible running. He's got his Heelys on. You just can't see it. Ultimately, what they need to do is play a little more. They could play B-side or this doubles up side. That could work out well for him. It worked out pretty well in the previous half. But, oh, Cheesy Potatoes just picked by Smoking Darts. Ever so easily. Flash. Oh, and another pick. It's going to be TG just wiping the floor once again. Fanny and Jadrod last alive. Make that just Jadrod last alive. Unfortunately. Security forces getting wiped out pretty fast here. The momentum ever flowing is a tough one to stop. Jadrod saw one. Has an inkling of two. The question is, what will he do? And he will get the kill, but traded just as quickly by Og. It's going to be round point there, 10-5. Once again, that momentum, once you start building that up, it is hard to stop. And when you get into the late rounds here, where there's not a lot of room on the board, a lot of time to come back from, it's very difficult to recover. It's possible. It is possible for security to come back, but it's going to be very, very difficult. If there's anything security can do, now is the time to do it. There is no more rounds on the board. They have to win non-stop to bring it to overtime to possibly win this game, or else it's going to be TG taking the win here. See what Smoke and Darts does on the outside. They've had a lot of successful picks early on in this second half here. Around at least. Oh, and there's the pick on a Nova out in the middle of nowhere. It's a no man's land, but fortunately it is a dead man's land now. I'll do it waiting on the cross as well. Very, very deep outside C play here. Or outside Insurgent spawn. Call Radish. Nice. Ogdog catching out Fanny. Cheesy going to trade, taking out Ogdog, but still in the fight here. Security not on Bravo. They're trying to make the play into B, but you can see Insurgents are stopping them dead in their tracks. Radish gets the kill to Cheesy, trying to run in here. Trying to clutch it, but now it's all done. Potential dropout. Last alive. Their final chance for this first game. The pressure is on. The heat is on. The question is, who's going to take this? One player in the corner, one on the sides. Here they come in. Here's the grenade. Oh, and the nade will actually get the kill first. That is GG's for this first game here. 11-5 at the finish. Great to see. Great to see. Now, real quickly, let's make sure we head back on over. We're back. What's up? So, that was a pretty great game, right? It was a pretty good back and forth throughout most of the game here in the first half and second half, but ultimately it was just a domination by Touchgrass at the end there. Once they started getting those rounds built up, it was nonstop, back to back to back to back to back, in a way that made it pretty much, I wouldn't say impossible, but highly improbable of success ultimately for the security forces there. Again, also Insurgents are the stronger side on that map, so they have a lot of advantages that are really tough to come back from. So that's kind of how it goes. It was close for the first half. It was very, very close, but ultimately it was that Insurgent side domination that brought them the win there. So with that being said, we will be back in just a minute once we get the teams reset up and ready to roll here. Hopefully it shouldn't be too long. Just make sure we get this correct here. Shouldn't be too bad. All right, let's make sure this works. Okay, good. We can head right back in here.